A good Tres Leches cake, it's light, fluffy, and packed with the Tres Leches milk in every bite. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to make it. Don't forget that you'll be able to print out the recipe at thelatinspoon.com. Let's get started.
And now I stand here calling at your door. Oh, now I stand here calling at your door.
I just started preheating my oven at 355 Fahrenheit degrees, and I have also ready the Pyrex where I'm gonna be baking this Tres Leches. This one is 9 by 13. I never grease my pan whenever I'm making Tres Leches. Just make sure it's clean, dry, and just leave it aside. Keep it handy. I also have 3 bowls, and we are gonna put the egg yolks in this one. And I'm not gonna lie, I just put all of the eggs there. So once the eggs are there with clean hands, I just go and grab the egg yolk, just like that. And I put it in the biggest bowl that we have, making sure you don't break the yolk. On the third bowl, I only add 3 ingredients, which is the flour, baking powder, and salt. This salt is not gonna make our Tres Leches salty. It's just going to help with balancing the flavors and also the structure of our cake. Just stir it for a couple of seconds, set it aside, and with the same whisk, so you don't dirty more utensils while cooking. Break your yolks, add your vanilla extract. I am using clear vanilla because that's what I had available at home, but you use what you have available also. And the sugar. Sugar is gonna go just half of it. We stir, and then we go ahead and add more so we don't make lumps, and then add all of it. And then add your water. This is a very quick recipe. By the time we're done mixing this, the oven will be ready, and so we'll put our mixture right away in the oven. I like to add the sugar here to this mixture instead of adding it to the flour, because this way we can start melting the sugar. Set this one also aside and bring the egg whites. I like to use a hand mixer for this amount of egg whites. The first 60 seconds, very slow. We're only breaking the whites, and then we increase to medium speed.
Pieces and we left alone once more. If you hadn't been so patient, you'd be easy to ignore. You put up with all my till you didn't anymore.
Once it's looking foamy, increase the speed one more time.
At your door, oh, now I stand here calling at your door. Yeah, I'm yours anywhere you go. Yeah, I'm yours, and now we're singing.
It took exactly 4 minutes to beat the whites. Once you start seeing like the waves, that's when you need to stop. It is very easy to overmix your whites, and that will result in a dry Tres Leches. We don't want that. We have all 3 mixtures separate but ready. I'm gonna stir the yolks because they were sitting for a couple minutes while we were stirring or making the white. And then I'm gonna add just a little bit of the dry ingredients. And I'm not gonna use the whisk anymore. We do not want to develop the gluten. We just wanna combine everything. See, it still hasn't fully incorporated, but I'm gonna add a little more.
And now we're singing.
Now we're gonna stir it until it's fully combined. If there were any lumps, just go ahead and like mash them against the bowl. But I don't have any lumps. I have bubbles. I'm gonna add half of our whites. This is where the magic happens. Those whites are gonna help us to have a very fluffy cake. And then we put the milks, and it's just gonna soak up. Oh my God, it's gonna be delicious. In all the years that I have been making and consuming Tres Leches, the day after you make it, it's the best. It's the best. If you're planning on bringing this to a party and you want to make Tres Leches, my advice, make it the day before the party. It has had enough time to sit in the fridge, so it's cold, and the juice, oh my god, it's so good. See that it still hasn't fully combined, but I'm gonna add the rest of my whites. Look at this movement that I'm making. I'm rotating my bowl as I'm scraping the sides of the bowl and then folding. Also notice that I am kind of flattening it so I can spread and then folding while I spin my bowl. And then I flatten again and then fold it. Very patient, very patient. And the last one, when you're pouring this over your Pyrex or where you're gonna be baking it, if you see lumps of whites, no worries, that's gonna be fine. This is right. Don't keep over mixing. This is what we need. Bring your mold and just add it, all of it. See, you see a couple of lumps there? Don't worry about it. It's the whites, and that's just gonna be fine. But we don't want to keep, like I said, I'm sorry I keep saying don't over mix it. I'm for real, I'm being honest. I'd rather have those lumps of whites in there than a mushy, not mushy, but gummy tres leches. I want fluffy tres leches. Make sure you put enough into the corners, and that way you don't have a big lump in the middle. We'll bring this to the oven, which is already preheated. While it's baking, I like to mix the leches, which is 1, 2, 3. That's why it's called Tres Leches, or a cake made with 3 different types of milk. The first one I like to use is the condensed milk, and I like to add it right at the beginning because it's a lot easier to stir. And I only have this big pitcher at home. You guys use whatever you have available. So the condensed milk goes in the bottom, and then I will add some of the evaporated milk and stir so it's easy to dissolve. The condensed milk, it's very thick. You can do this in a blender as well, but it's really not that hard. Okay, got combined. Hopefully I don't make a mess when I add this to the pitcher. Oy. And keep stirring. And then lastly, add your regular milk. I'll put it in the fridge while we wait for the cake to be done. And after 30 minutes, look how beautiful. Oh my goodness. It baked for exactly 30 minutes, but another way for you to know when it's ready, you see this color. It's a very, very little brown color on top. Don't let it get too dark, otherwise you're gonna over bake it. And then I also like to have bamboo sticks always when I'm baking, just in the thickest part of your cake, and make sure if it comes out clean, your cake is ready. We're gonna let it cool off completely. It might take a couple of hours. That's another reason why I also suggest to make this the day before. You don't want to pour in your milk right now, otherwise it's gonna be very gummy. 3 hours have passed, and if you touch the bottom of your mold, it has to be completely cold. Next step is with the fork, and we're gonna start separating the cake from the walls of the pan. And with the same fork, we're gonna start making holes. And this is, see, where you realize how fluffy your cake is. I don't like that, so I'm gonna do it with, I don't like it with a knife either. Okay, I am not liking how this is looking. I usually do it in this Pyrex. This is where I make my tres leches all the time. This one is taller than this. I am not gonna make the holes. I usually do the holes, and I'm gonna show what I mean in another video because I've made this recipe, like I said, thousands of times. It's a very popular recipe on my Spanish speaking channel, and I will show you what I mean because I use this Pyrex. I like it when things like this happen because I can show you, because this could happen to you if you're doing it at home. So if you pinch it with a fork or a knife and you have this problem, stop it. Your cake is gonna be absorbing all of the liquid, so we don't need to freak out. And we just start pouring it slowly, making sure it's not only here in the center, but everywhere, so it starts absorbing all of those delicious, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I need you guys to be patient with me. And it's not because it's in English. I do the same in Spanish. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm saying. I want to say so many things and all at once. So we're gonna wait. You see that we added, like, let's say 1 layer of milk. We're gonna wait. It absorbed all of that liquid. Let's go for round 2.
And be left alone once more. If you hadn't been so patient, you'd be easy to ignore. You put up with all my
And we wait. Once we applied that first and second batches of milk, I figured it out with a bamboo stick. Now that it's wet, we're gonna go, look how easy it is. This way, it's like a drainage system. We let the milks go through all of those holes. That way, all over the cake is moist. Okay, we go with another round of milk.
mistakes. I have been too self-involved, been protective of my feelings, but somehow
And we wait again. And we have one last round of milk to go. I'm gonna cover with plastic wrap so it does not absorb all the other flavors in the fridge. And I will apply the heavy cream tomorrow. To the fridge it goes. It is the following day. You can see how it absorbed all of the mix of the leches. I'm gonna set it aside while I whip my heavy cream. I am using regular heavy cream. And I am adding from 2 to 3, depending on how sweet you want it, tablespoons of sugar. Heavy cream needs to be completely cold. And we're gonna start off first with low speed. Just a couple of seconds, I would say 30 seconds. And then increase the speed at medium. And after 90 seconds, increase the speed one more time. I'm going to stay at this speed. I'm at a 3 out of 5 until my heavy cream is ready. It is also very easy to overmix your heavy cream. So once you have soft peaks, stop. And also, it can create a mess. It's usually on the side opposite to your whisk. So you can cover it with a towel or something. I put my hand, I'm gonna go wash it, and then we'll decorate our tres leches. And if you have a spatula like this, use it. If not, a regular knife will work. And I like to decorate my tres leches with strawberries. You can decorate it with any other fruit that you prefer. This tres leches can stay like that. It actually looks very good, but since I like to even it out, just because I like it. But in case you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. I share not only delicious recipes, but I also like to share how we can decorate and present our dishes. I will clean these sides. I was being a little messy and I want it to look very pretty. So I will clean the edges. With the strawberry, try to pick some strawberries that are similar in size. That way your cake looks even, and just start applying them as you feel like it. This is also a way of art, a way of self-expression. You can do a little rose here in the middle. In other recipes that I've made, I put some fresh blueberries. If you have mint, it will look so pretty with mint. Ooh, kiwis make it look so fancy. Okay, let's get it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And I have a plate over here. The second slice comes off just so easy. Look at that. Every country has their own version on the Tres Leches. This is the Costa Rican way. If you would like to add more of the Tres Leches mixture, go ahead and double the recipe. And if this is your first time on this channel, don't forget to subscribe. That way you don't miss out any other delicious recipes like this one. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.